Hey, Dan Denley here. Let me ask you a quick question. Do you have a mission? Like, does your company have a reason to even exist? Why? Why do they exist? Why do you exist? What is your purpose, right? I used to think this was the dumbest question I had ever heard. The mission was to make money. That's the way I used to think. Well, I got to thinking about this. You know who does not have missions? Little mom and pop stores that like a dry cleaner. If you go in and you're like, what's your mission? What's the mission of this dry cleaners? They probably aren't going to be able to tell you. But you know who does have missions? Big, successful companies. They have an actual mission, and that mission is propagated throughout the entire company. The employees know what it is. They have memorized it. They can say it at any time. In fact, my wife used to work for a company called Lifetime Fitness. And you know what? If one of the managers asked you what the mission statement was at any time and you didn't know what it was you were instantly fired. That was it, man. That's how serious it was. And I used to think that was ridiculous. Like, mission statements is just for big, stupid, clunky, hunky, dorky companies. But now I actually totally get it. I totally get it. So the question is, maybe you want to bristle at the whole mission statement idea, but what you really need to get your head wrapped around is a mission. What is the mission of your company? Okay, so I know one company, Digital Marketer, which I think I totally respect, and I think you should follow them and read everything that they put out. But their mission is to double the size of 10,000 businesses over the next 5 years. It's very clear, it's very perspicuous, it's very tangible, it's very measurable. Double the size of 10,000 businesses over the next 5 years. So now everybody on the team can run the copy, the offer, everything through that prism and ask, does this perpetuate the company vision? Does this perpetuate the company mission? Is this going to help or hinder our mission of doubling the size of 10,000 companies over the next 5 years? So I think that's a great mission. All I'm asking you to do is to make sure you have a mission. And it doesn't have to be some long, drawn-out thing. It could be something very simple, okay? But it needs to be clear, it needs to be measurable, and it needs to be tangible, and it needs to be something that your team can get behind and can actually execute and run all of your promotions, all of your new products, all of your new content through that prism. And I think you're going to see your team pulling together and trying to execute that vision and that mission, versus just running around and not really knowing why they're doing things. Human beings need to know why, okay? So think about that. Create your mission. Write it down. Put it on the wall. Perpetuate it to your employees, to your company, to your team, even to your customers, okay? They should know as well. All right? Take care, my friend.